This may be the dumbest thing we've ever done, but we're here.
The curve.
Curve.
In the rain.
We'll see if anyone actually tunes into this.
The curve in real life, in the rain.
Yes.
I still can't tell if that's the sound of water or a train.
It did sound like a train, though.
It did sound like a train. What's that? Sounds like a train.
And Tweetsy Railroad 192, hello. Midland, hello.
Tweetsy Railroad here.
Literally, look, it says Tweetsy Railroad 192. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Heath Nielsen, hello. Big Bad John, hello. Good to have you here, Well.
Why did Midland jump on there so quick? I thought you were supposed to be doing...
Isn't Midland supposed to be doing work at the railroad?
I thought you were supposed to be doing friend things.
And then Andre Eckert, hello. Glad to have you here. So, welcome to a very impromptu little live stream here at the Horseshoe Curve, the world famous Horseshoe Curve.
The group's coming up here, the vernacular's moving.
Oh boy. So, this may be a short stream. It might be a long stream. But we are here up at Horseshoe Curve. We haven't seen a train yet. So this is the Pensy GP9. Apparently it was, what, Conrail?
Was Pensy, was Conrail, then back to Pensy.
Yep. And gaming with your boy Colby. What is good, man? Well, what is good? We're standing out in the rain waiting for a train at Horseshoe Curve. So let's, a little cold.
It's cold. It's wet.
It's wet. Yeah, I don't know how long this stream's going to be here, so we'll see how it all goes. Beep, beep, it's a Jeep, yes. Big Bad John saying I was there when I was super young when the K4 was on display. Well, the K4 we saw earlier down in Altoona at the museum. They were welding in the fire. No, you keep saying it wrong. It's the firebox. Okay, so here's some information on the Jeep. Pennsylvania Railroad was celebrated for pioneering new railroad technology, so it's surprising to learn that the standard railroad of the world lagged behind most other major lines in converting to diesel power. Having helped build the Allegheny coal industry by both consuming and transporting the product, the Pensy was reluctant to thumb its nose at customers by running oil-fired locomotives through their backyards. Something you can't read. While typical steam locomotives, maze of tubes, valves, and bearings required shops or care lasting 14 to 16 days every month. That's not exactly true, but close. A diesel counterpart ran 29 days every month, considering the expense. Cost of ash pits, inspection pits, turning facilities. A diesel locomotive ran effectively well in either direction because of the electrics. Moreover, steams can be operated by one man or woman, while steam engines are automatic stokers, requiring 2 people. And the Jeep from 1955. Yeah. Yeah, the freaking tender. And Railfan Loy saying they found us on the virtual Railfan camera. Yes, if you watch the virtual Railfan camera, we're the only 2 people right now up at the curve. That may change with a bunch of kids, but, you know, we'll see. Let's continue walking to show you here. I do have General Stonewall with me.
Yeah.
So the General is here.
Generally.
Yes, generally is here. And go ahead and give the stream a like, because I don't know if this is something you guys like or not. But
well, there's one other person here, not kidding.
And they're a rail fan, so it's okay. We're good.
Look at that fog. That's a massive elevation change.
Yes, it is. The curve. The
So
curve.
If you didn't know where the route went, you'd almost look like the train doing the Polar Express thing up the mountain. Because, like, you got the one curve going around, and then you got the second layer up there.
Mr. President, there's a second layer on top of the hill. Yes.
Actually, is that an old rail bed?
I would doubt it, because there used to be a logging line that went around the corner, or not logging, what was it say, like mines?
It was logging and coal.
Yeah. On either side of the curve here where those gaps are on the mountain.
I think that one it said was just a branch line.
Yeah.
And then the 2 that split off here on either side of the river was coal and lumber.
Yeah. And again, you probably were able to see us on virtual rail fan cam.
If you want a face reveal.
If you want the ultimate Ragtimer face reveal, even though I have revealed my face before. Hey, look, there's like a chipmunk or something in there. Squirrel. Look at that. It's just staring at me. Menacingly. But yeah, we'll see if we catch a train up here.
Like the glass repair of duct tape and
Hey, if it works, it works.
it works. There's the map. You can show off the map.
Yeah, let's show off the map. And Celestial Caboose, hello. Heath Nielsen saying it's not sharp enough. Restore the Jeep and run on the main line. That's above my pay grade. So we started our day at
over here.
the Railroaders Memorial Museum to Harrisburg, Philadelphia, New York. I can't telling if that's just like a train or if that's whatnot. See, if it was steam, we could tell.
That's 100% a train.
Or the rain getting stronger. It's one of the two. But anyways,
I
so
feel like a whine.
So start there, come out here, and we followed Burgoon Run around Miller's Curve, the Scotch Run Curve, and here we are at the Horseshoe Curve.
Next to the Kittanning.
Yeah, General does not know Pennsylvanianisms, so Kittanning or Lake Altoona. Oh, you're right, that is a train.
Yeah.
It's probably on the other side of the mountain coming around. So you have the South S.E. Baker Railroad, which later became a common carrier known as the Kittanning Run Railroad.
Which has been abandoned for quite some time.
Yes, and then there was the Glen White Coal and Lumber Company Railroad, operated on the other side.
That very well could be a grade.
Yes, then we have the MG Tower, the AG Curve, Greenough Curve.
I can't tell which side it's coming from.
It's coming, though. I hear it. It goes all the way to Crescent. Oh, that's coming up.
That's coming up, yeah.
So, let's see. Yeah, here it comes. There it is. Way over there. So we'll see it here in a minute. And I'm trying to get myself back on the virtual railfan cam so y'all can catch the foamer while he's foaming. Okay, let's see. We can capture this diesel. This beautiful diesel action. And hey, Heath. And Big Bad John can see us on the cam. Yes, the foaming is real. And Nick Stoll chiming in. You're at the Broad Top. It has not stopped raining here. It is raining, but very lightly. And off it goes. So to give you a kind of an idea of what we're working with. It's a big old tank train. So,
Absolutely screaming around the curve.
yeah, the flanges are not happy. I'm surprised this is not a helper unit. I'm guessing these are all empties.
Probably got a helper on the back side.
Yeah,
So that's a long train for 2 units.
yeah. Because it's got to be empties is what it's got to be.
Yeah.
So there it is off in the distance, still climbing. But yeah, it is.
That's a long train.
Welcome to curve. Hot boxes. No, Big Bad John. This is not Railroader.
These
And
are
Heath
roller
Nielsen.
trains.
Yes, hi. Flanges are meant to be unhappy. Exactly. Exactly.
These aren't running friction bearings. These are running roller.
Yeah, look at all those roller barons.
There has to be a helper on the end. There's.
I sure as heck hope so.
Otherwise, they're pushing that forward.
Well, they got some boxes at the end of this too.
Clearly also empty, right?
I would hope so. Yeah, let's put all the weight. No, there's no helper.
There is no helper.
It's all empties.
one lone covered hopper.
Yes.
One
One load. That's their caboose.
wagon top.
Yes.
Stand.
Andre Eckert saying no hot boxes, only high skids hot boxes. Yes. And then Celestial Goose saying this is real life Railroader. Yes. Real life loader.
If it had 2 bay windows, then it would be a wagon top caboose.
Boo.
Does it have the blinky red light?
Does it have a Fred?
It does.
There's the Fred. Look at the Fred.
That is an elevation change and a half.
Yeah, that's a bit of a curve right there. Well, this timed itself perfectly because the small children are arriving, and I don't want to get on a thing.
Right after the train goes by.
Yes, it's like it timed itself. So thanks for joining us for this little brief Ragtimer live stream at the curve. If you like it, let us know if you want to see more of this stuff in the future. Maybe I'll try to go foam more away from my little narrow gauge world. But thanks for joining us here up at Horseshoe Curve. General, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's see.
How to eat it.
I don't know. We're still live. More foaming, please. Andre, I'll try to see what I can do. I want to just... Look at that hopper go. Look at that hopper go.
That is just ridiculous how much that changed. That's...
Yep. All right. Bye.